Hey, we always live Elvis.
It's Mafia Kid
And Teresa.
hey, y'all. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We're coming off a great weekend.
Yeah, we got to see our youngest son and
Yeah,
his wife. And
visit with
visit
him
with
and
my
his
dad
wife, Brandon, Melanie.
Yeah.
And just Saturday basically was lay back and watch ball games, and I enjoyed it so much, so
I
much.
slept. I rested.
Y'all hope, like I said, we hope every one of y'all had a great weekend. Look, we're back. Got some more great viewers' questions. As always, regardless of what some folks may say. I don't know why they asked that question, why they have to answer. Never mind. Anyway, y'all know. But we're going to, and that's just the way it is. Teresa,
Yes.
how about let's start out with either
Okay.
birthdays, prayers, anniversaries?
Okay. Prayers for Nancy Shank's husband. Keep it in our prayers. There's a happy anniversary to Wendy Welch and her husband, 14th anniversary. There's a happy heavenly birthday for Rhonda Hayden. And our birthdays are...
I know there's a lot of them.
Christy Spoto, Lily, Chester's having a 75th birthday, Janice Wright, Nisa Rodriguez, Jeanette Wallace, Spencer is having her 8th birthday, Sarah Carroll, Liz, and Jason. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, all you October birthdays.
Yes.
And y'all, we're just getting into October.
It's already 5 days past.
Yeah,
I mean,
today,
it's like whoosh, flying.
Today is the 5th, real quick, and just shout out to my grandma and to like my second mama, Patsy Lacker. Patsy Lacker and my grandma, my mama's mama, passed away 6 years ago on today, and just you know how those days go. We all have in our family, and just kind of on my heart, and just wanted to say a little something to them because I know that they're looking down and are happy.
Yep. You ready to get into some questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. First question is from Jody Marie. Were there any chores Elvis enjoyed doing?
Elvis didn't do chores. I think we've covered that once or twice over the years. And y'all, that's another thing. Love all your comments. Like I said, we all have our opinions and comments, and we appreciate each and every one of them, good or bad. But we do have a lot of newcomers and a lot of new subscribers that are just learning. They're not like some of you oldies that just about know everything about Elvis. So I know sometimes, a question come along, it's either the same or similar. Hey, we're trying to make everybody happy. So y'all hang in there with us.
Maybe he enjoyed chores when he was younger.
I'm sure he did. No, he worked all, but no, when he became Elvis
Right.
Presley, it just Elvis didn't do
You
chores.
can't blame him. I mean, Okay, the next question is from Paige. Which one of the guys did Aunt Delta have a crush on?
We've had more than one ask that question, and I knew y'all was gonna. I ought to say y'all guess and tell me, but we won't hold you up another few days on that. It was actually Al Strada, and poor Al, he just, she was crazy about Al, so that's it.
But he wasn't really her, huh?
Al, he wasn't crazy, not in that way.
Okay, this is from Bobby Hunt. Danny, how do you feel about Donna Presley's statement that Elvis was not attached to drugs?
Well, I think it speaks for itself, and by meaning that, I think that the majority of the Elvis fans know. I mean, and like I said, y'all, I'm not going to get into battle with nobody, but there's too many people still out there that was there a lot. Not saying she wasn't. She was there some, but not a lot. And seen and lived things, and I think she kind of said it best at the end about maybe just keeping your mouth shut.
Watching what you say.
Yeah, watching what
like
you
that.
say. Sometimes that and I think that's my opinion. I think basically she's done that, especially from a lot of the comments I'm seeing for y'all. But hey, like I told y'all, like who you want to like, believe who you want to believe, and while I'm on it, this has gone a long time back and forth, and I don't care really to do it, but when you have a YouTube channel and you absolutely prove to everybody out there that you don't have any idea of what you're talking about, and all you want to do is try to bash, the people that were closest and around Elvis, including my family, the Smith family. Well, after a little bit, it's enough's enough. So, I mean, if you want to keep with it, understand one thing, and it's very, very simple. Truth is truth. Not betrayal, but truth. And we all have truth in our life, whether it's good or whether it's bad. But, this so-called, movement, you know what? You're not going to make a difference, period. And when you don't, I think you know who I'm talking about. I think you would be a good court jester for the king. Honestly. But anyway, let's get on with more important stuff.
Yeah. Okay, this is a two-part question from Stephanie. When did you realize Elvis was not only your cousin, but a superstar?
Well, that has kind of, in a different way, come up. First time I can remember ever seeing or being, and I'm talking, as a baby, you got that feeling, or as a toddler, let me say.
That he's different.
Yes,
you
sensed that. I mean, you knew he's special. Now, actually, I mean, y'all, I'm just roughly guessing 6, 7, 8 years old, that he was not only my cousin, but he was a superstar, as they put it, the greatest entertainer in the world. And, here we go, another thing, real quick, while I'm thinking about this too, this, like I said, when you don't know what you're talking about, sometimes it's best just to, especially of a man that you didn't even know.
Well, he's not talking to you who asked the question.
No, that you didn't even know, and you want to say what Elvis would do, karate chop people, do this and do that. Let me tell you what Elvis is doing. Elvis is looking down, and he's very proud of me, my family, my daddy especially, and all the guys that were around him that he had in that group, because that's why he had them in that group.
Okay.
Next, please.
The second part of that question.
Okay.
Yes. Teresa, what was Danny's reaction when he found out he had lipstick kiss on his forehead? Well, I think you can kind of see at the end of the video, because she says, I know it got cut off. I know
you didn't do that.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But I made it up to him. I bought him that cane.
She did. Beautiful. Hey, if you guys, that's part of tuning.
Is that what it is?
You pout a little bit, you get something out.
I think that the way you're wearing the hat tonight, though, I mean, it's almost begging for a kiss mark.
Yeah, well, I don't have, but yeah, y'all, I'm glad all y'all got a good laugh at it. And, hey, I laughed afterwards, but I'm like, right in it though. But that's my wife. She's always trying to get one up on me.
I'm always one up on you. I can't help it. At least I hadn't started with the spiders yet, but it is October. So be ready. Okay, from Sharon Carroll. Did Elvis ever enter an Elvis lookalike contest?
Not that I'm aware of.
I've heard the story.
But you know what? I've heard rumors of something like that going around, but not that I'm aware of. But I bet you I'm almost willing to put a paycheck on it that if he did, he'd have won.
Yeah. Okay, this is from Lorraine. What do you think of Priscilla and Ginger's confrontations?
I don't really have, I'll be honest, much thought for them.
We don't pay much attention to it.
You know, in ways they're different and in ways they're alike. You know, that's another one that you have to take with that grain of salt. So, but y'all know, like I said, and you know, it goes back to like before. I mean, no matter what Elvis did, we all have skeletons. We all do things in our life, right or wrong. I'm trying to understand of what difference does it really make. You know what I mean? We've talked about Tracy. I don't understand. Maybe with some people, but it doesn't take away from, you know, sure, he had pains and he had sicknesses and you know, so did Lisa. We all do. But when you're dependent on something, you're dependent on it. And you don't, you know, shouldn't have to make an excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, I know I'm bleeding out today, and it really is. But like I said, I wanted to get it off my chest because it's really, it's so, you know, I mean, defending Elvis. I mean, that's, like I said, I'm laughing. It's a joke. Okay. Next.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I am lost for a minute. Okay, here we go. I think, though, that the question was talking about because Priscilla's new book's come out.
Yes.
We haven't read it yet.
Yes.
It's come out, and so there's things back and forth between her and Ginger, maybe on some of the things.
Yeah.
But I can't speak to it because I haven't read it.
Yeah.
I don't know what she said.
You know, and y'all, let me explain myself one more time. It's really not so much me. I mean, it is partly, but it's y'all. You know, most of y'all that still living knew my parents before I was even born and have known me my whole life. And, you know, for no reason to insult y'all and call y'all, nobody else has called anybody any names. Go back. Nobody's called it except for all y'all. Y'all get called names because y'all believe in the truth and you want the truth, good or bad. You want to know everything you can about Elvis Presley. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that.
No. I think it's obvious to people who...
And let me put it this, when it gets to the point to where that's all a true Elvis fan wants is some powder puff bull, then I'll be done.
Okay, from Vicky Craig. Lisa said in an interview that she hid at Graceland and smoked. Did you?
Yeah, a lot of times with her.
I was gonna say.
What can I say? We were the 70s wild childs. Sure, we slept around, had our little different spots. Smoked cigarettes. Slept around and snitched a little liquor here and there.
Mm-hmm. Not to say it's right to do that.
No. And let me say this for all you youngins. No. Smoking and drinking is not good at all. And believe me, from a person that's done both, still smoke, can't seem to get rid of that one, and you know, and that's on me. But as y'all know, and that's another one. Today's actually 5 years since I quit drinking. And I've been sober 5 years now. That's something I can tell you about being addicted to, is alcohol. And y'all, please, you know, if you're old enough, occasional's fine, but please.
You don't have to worry about quitting if you don't start.
Good. There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, last question. No, wait, there's two. From Frosty Blue. For a new Elvis fan that's never seen a movie or concert, which would you recommend? Each
and every one of them. Okay. But I would say, man, you know, it's hard. I would definitely want a new fan to see On Tour and Aloha from Hawaii. as far as the 2 concerts. The movies, yeah, all of them. But the same with the concerts and the movies. I mean,
maybe start with it happened at the World's Fair.
You know, learn each and every. If you're into Elvis, which man I can't see how you can't be. Get into it. Find out and learn, watch and read all you can find out.
Okay, and the last question is from Julie Eshen. Julie Eshen.
Yeah.
I'm okay. The question's to me. I'm okay. Teresa. Linda said when she kissed Elvis, it was like 2 soft marshmallows. Are Danny's lips like Elvis?
Let me tell you, kissing my lips is like kissing a warm s'more.
Have you kissed your lips before?
Go ahead, tell him.
He's a very good kisser, and his lips are very soft. Yes.
Just like.
But I don't know like Elvis. I didn't kiss Elvis, so
just like a warm s'more. Yeah, well, no. If you'd kissed Elvis, you never would want to kiss me. But hey, that's beside the point.
Oh, but
hey, y'all, that's a great, crazy question. Look, we appreciate all the questions as always. You know, we're gonna get right back into good straight line stuff, and I've said my piece. I think I've made my point, and that's the way it's going to be. So there's not going to be any change in.
Well, they'll have fun twisting your words.
I could care less. Like I said, each and everybody that knows me and my family, they know, and that's all that's it. You know, it is what it is. You can turn it, twist it, flop it, chop it, do whatever you want to do, and it's not going to change anything. It's not going to, especially change us, because we know what Elvis meant to us, and we know what we meant to him, and nobody could ever take that away. So with that, y'all, hey, we're going to get out here. See you next video. Remember, we always live Elvis.